Spy. Alright, so I saw this movie over the weekend, and I gotta say, I was really dreading this film at first. Yes, I checked up the score on Rotten Tomatoes before I went, and I was shocked, okay? I mean, at the time it was like 95% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I was like, really? This film is almost as good as Mad Max Fury Road? Seriously? What's everyone smoking? It's a Melissa McCarthy movie, it's a spy parody. Really? Really that good? It's really that good? Oh no, I'm probably gonna hate this, aren't I? So yeah, that's the thing with me. I'm not really a big Melissa McCarthy fan. I'm not really against the actress a lot. It's just that I didn't find her movies to be really that funny. Bridesmaids, I thought was just an okay film. Everyone thought it was funny, but I just thought it was like, just mildly entertaining. I didn't really care about her character that much in it. The Heat, I stopped watching after 30 minutes. I thought it was freaking boring. But people told me that The Heat was very good and I should give it another chance. My best friend really liked it, and even he admitted that the first 30 minutes was kind of boring, but it got better after that. So I probably should try watching it again. But then I saw Identity Theft and Tammy, and yeah, those two movies really sucked. At least I liked her performance in The Hangover Part 3. And I did like her a lot in This Is 40. Ah, man, that scene was hilarious. And she was very vulgar in that scene too, and I did like her. I really did like her character in that one. And that's the thing, I really don't like her playing these characters who are extremely vulgar and always made fun of because she's fat and she does fat people things. She can't, every time there's an action sequence or something that she has to do, she's too fat and she can't do it. I really don't like it that much. That's why I was dreading this movie, and I had to go see it because I was curious about the Rotten Tomatoes score, and also because of Jason Statham. Seriously, I saw a couple clips with him before I went to go see this film, and he killed it. Okay, I'm gonna use the face-off machine and get a whole new face. I love the myself, dude. So, watch the film, and I gotta say that this movie was good. I was pleasantly surprised. This movie was good. At first, I was really dreading it. I was like, oh my god, Melissa McCarthy, Jesus Christ, why? But then, she was funny. She was really funny. I loved most of her jokes. She was great. I liked her character a lot. She plays this kind of awkward, very quiet girl. She's a bit shy. She's in love with Jude Law, but doesn't want to tell him that. She just wants to be as close to him as possible. You do root for her character. You want her to be this amazing badass in the end. And that's the most positive thing I gotta say about any Melissa McCarthy movie, that you want to root for her character. And yeah, she was great. I loved her. And this movie was a lot of fun. It was so funny. Not all the jokes work, of course. I think that, to me, the negative thing about it is that, especially in Melissa McCarthy's earlier scenes in the movie, the first line she always says in each scene is usually the best. And then she keeps talking and talking and talking, trying to outdo the first joke and stuff like that, and it just doesn't work that well. Well, at least for me. If it works out for you guys, that's good. But for me, it's just like, you ruined it. You ruined the moment right now. But that's mostly in like the first 30 minutes of it, and that's when her character is a bit awkward and she's very, very shy. But when she got more confidence as her character and she becomes this badass, she does really less of that, and her lines are really, really funny, and she delivered the lines very well. So I think the screenwriters wrote it that way. So her character progressed and you want to like her even more. So that's good. Jude Law is in this movie for about 10 minutes. And if you've seen the trailers, it's pretty predictable. You know that something's up with his character. And he's a big name star also. It's not like they won't use him that much. So, you know, if you've seen the trailers, you know basically what's going to happen then. Rose Byrne. I loved her. She was hysterical. She was great. I loved her in Neighbors. I liked her in Bridesmaids. I think she's a talented actress, but my god, she's killing it in comedy. She was great as this kind of villain, but not exactly a villain. And I love her vulgarity. I love almost all her lines, because you expect her to sound extremely proper, but then she's vulgar as shit. She's like, oh, that's the most fucking retarded thing I ever heard. You're so delightful. I love that. She was great in this. And I love her hair too. It changes, it keeps getting bigger and more outrageous and stuff. She looks good in it though. And there's this part where she was called a slutty dolphin trainer. I was like, hey, you take that back. She would be great as a dolphin trainer. Jason Statham knocked it out of the park. Oh my god. If there's a spin-off with his character or a sequel and he's back in it even more, oh my god, I can't wait because he was awesome. He's basically a parody of Jason Statham. Seriously, every time he speaks, it's something that you want to believe that he actually did, but most likely did not do. The face-off machine. And also, there's this amazing, like, 5-minute long speech that he gave Melissa McCarthy in the hotel room, and oh my god, this scene was amazing. I cried. I was literally crying by the end of the scene. It was so amazing. I'm not sure if he's listing off every single thing he'd done in movies. It sounded like he did. First, it was original lines, and then they were referencing some of the shit he did in the movies. Like, he jumped off a bridge in a car and landed on a train. He was on fire. Not the car. He was on fire. I think that's from Transporter 3, the fire thing, that was from Kang 2, and I think he mentioned something about the Furious 7, I could be wrong about that, but yeah, his lines were amazing. My arm got separated, and I had to reattach it with my other arm. I swallowed so many computer chips, and when I shit it out, it became a computer. I had to pretend I was Barack Obama, so I had to paint my face black. I want to see that image. Jesus Christ, that was awesome. Oh my god. And with the ending to that scene too, when he's like, oh, you are gonna fuck up this mission. And he walks off the hallway. And she's like, no, you're gonna fuck up this mission more. And he's like, no, you're gonna fuck off this mission. Times infinity. He was just great. I love him. He was so awesome. And he's basically a bumbling idiot. He's kind of like the Jack Sparrow of the movie, but man, he was so good. I wanted more scenes with him. Every time he shows up, I was applauding. He was just great. And there's a couple more characters too. There's the guy, Michael McDonald, I think that's his name, or Stuart McDonald. He's from Mad TV. He was funny in this film. I haven't seen him in a while, so I was glad to see him again in this film. And there's the guy from Kung Fury. I don't know his actual name, but he's a Swedish comedian. And he basically plays this guy who cries and then, oh man, bad things happen to him. I feel bad for the character because he's hurt so much by Melissa McCarthy to the point where he cries. And she says one of the most awesome lines about shoving one fist through his mouth and another fist through his ass and playing his heart like an accordion. That was funny. Allison Janney was pretty good, and I forgot the guy's full name. He's from Shaun of the Dead and Guardians of the Galaxy. He played Pete in Shaun of the Dead. He was a lot of fun in this, and my god, I did not hear him speak like that ever, and his action was awesome, and he was hilarious as this kind of rapey guy who's in love with Melissa McCarthy. Yeah, he was a hoot. So, do I recommend this movie? Of course! It was a lot of fun. It's really, really funny. Not all the lines work, but to me, it's good. And I'm not a fan of Melissa McCarthy, so the fact that I like this movie, it shows something. You would like this movie too. It's actually funny. Go watch it. But judging from the box office, you've probably already seen it anyway. I think Entourage failed, and Insidious Chapter 3 also failed. Or wait, no. I think Insidious also made box office predictions. I could be wrong about that. But yeah, I'm going to check out Entourage later this week. And honestly, the movie looked fine to me. But everyone's telling me basically it feels like an extended episode instead of an actual movie. But I'm okay with that. I mean, the trailers look funny. And I haven't watched the TV show at all, but it looks fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But still, Spy. If you haven't seen it yet and you're interested, go watch it. It's funny. If you're a Jason Statham fan, you're gonna love this film. My god, this is one of his funniest roles of all time. It's so good. And yes, there's a scene after the credits, but you don't have to watch it. It's like a extended scene. It's basically the ending of the movie, but extended, but it turns out to be a blooper. So you don't really have to see it. It's funny, but I don't fully recommend it if you don't want to go stay through the credits for it. So yeah, if you want to leave during the credits, no problem. It's not really that important. But yeah, this movie was funny. I recommend it. So guys, if you've seen this film, write down in the comments below how do you feel about the movie. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What's your most favorite Melissa McCarthy film? Chances are it's this one or probably The Heat. I gotta go see The Heat again. I'll watch it fully. So guys, if you like this video, please click the like button. If you'd like to subscribe, there's an annotation here for subscribing. So until next time guys, see you later and thank you for watching.